Let's talk ShadowSense. ShadowSense is our cream to powder eyeshadow. It comes in several dozen shades, matte, shimmer, glitters, all kinds of stuff, and basically something for everyone. And it is no budge. So you put this stuff on, it doesn't get into your crease, it doesn't smudge everywhere, the glitter doesn't fall out all over your face if you use one of our glitter shades. So it's amazing stuff and has so many different uses. I'm gonna put it on my eyes like eyeshadow today, and I'm gonna use it in my brows to show you. I'm gonna do a look that is kind of just my classic everyday look. I'm using 3 colors from our permanent collection. Those are Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, which is this like pearl colored shimmery color, Mocha Java Shimmer, which is a very light brown shimmer. These both come in a matte version as well, and actually right now for limited edition they come in a glitter version as well. And then I'm going to use Rustic Brown, which is just a basic dark brown. So let me show you how these work. They come with an like a sponge tip applicator. I'm gonna actually brush right onto my eye. I like to use the Sandstone Pearl Shimmer as a highlighter underneath my brow. And then I'm gonna just buff that in with like a fluffy brush. And then I like to use it in the corner here too. It really makes your eye look much more awake and alive. I'm just gonna do one side for you so that you can kind of see the difference. You can also use these to highlight, so I could put this here as a highlighter. You can use ShadowSense's blush as eyeliner in your brows. Like I said, you can put it on your lips. You can use it as concealer, contour, bronzer. There's so many things you can do with it. Okay, next I'm gonna take the Mocha Java Shimmer and I'm gonna put that on my lid. Another option would be for me to take it off the applicator. And I'll actually do that in a second with the Rustic Brown because I only want a tiny bit of the Rustic Brown. So here's the Mocha Java Shimmer. And the key to these is to just buff it in. You can't buff it enough. Okay. And then I'm gonna take that Rustic Brown and I'm gonna put just a tiny bit. I'm gonna actually use a crease brush here so it's a little more tapered. I'm gonna take the Rustic Brown off the applicator. I'm going to do just a tiny bit in the corner there. And a little bit up into my crease. I have slightly hooded eyes, so I need to keep my crease color actually above my crease because otherwise it'll just disappear in. So, and I'm actually going to get just a tiny bit more. And if you wanted to take this look from day to night, you would just add a little bit more Rustic Brown, or you could add another one of our darker colors. You could actually add a little bit of onyx, which was our black. And then I'm buffing this in. And that's just a really pretty, and you've got a couple minutes to play with it before it dries. That's just a really pretty daytime look. I'm going to then take the Rustic Brown again, and I'm going to take an angled brush, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that. And I'm gonna do my brows, I'm gonna fill my brows in with it. So I like to use just small kind of hair-like strokes, you know, so it looks like very natural. Kind of fill this in here. And doing your brows just gives your look a more polished look. So I have pretty significant brows, as you can see, but even then, even though I don't kind of have to add extra, having them filled in really gives the look it gives it a polished look. And I do have one little spot here that is stubborn. Okay, so I always like to take a spoolie, like which you put your mascara on with, and brush through my brow. And that just helps keep it looking natural. And you can see kind of the difference there between the filled in and the regular brow, and shadow and no shadow, and it doesn't come off.